everyone watching. So I'm gonna be living like Joe Rogan for an entire day. We're gonna be following a lot of things he does on a daily basis and a weekly basis too, because he has like different schedules throughout the week, and we're just gonna be throwing it all together in one day. And you're gonna kind of have to give me a break on the whole food aspect. I'm kind of on a budget here, but we got some interesting things planned. So the first thing I have to mention is what time he wakes up. So I saw a lot of conflicting information about this. I saw a clip of him saying that he wakes up at 3 a.m. I saw a clip of him saying 10 a.m. I've seen 7 a.m. It seems like it honestly depends on what he did the night before, and it's not a very special evening. So I think 7 is definitely the best way to go, because it's kind of, middle of the road. It's like in between the two extremes, and it's just, it just seems like a good time to wake up, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, my body decided that today is the day to wake up 30 minutes, but hold on. To wake up 30 minutes before my alarm. So I woke up at like 6:30, even though he wakes up at 7, but it's fine. Joe Rogan starts his day off with either fasted cardio or fasted yoga. My brain's a little slow. Fasted cardio or fasted yoga. I've done fasted cardio a bunch of times before, and I think yoga is just the more Joe Rogan thing to do, so we're gonna go with fasted yoga. What the hell? Okay, quick recap on the yoga. I heard a lot of the time he does, what's it called? Hot yoga, where it's super hot in the room. It was probably maximum 70 degrees in there. And all I had was a shirt on, and I am sweating like a freaking pig right now, dude. Okay, so at this point in the morning, he's still currently fasting, but he does hydrate himself after his fasted cardio session with some water with some Himalayan salt. And since this video is on a budget and I can't get Himalayan salt, we're gonna make our own mixture of salt and try and get it as Himalayan tasting as possible. A pinch of iodized sea salt. Sounds like a pinch. Alright. So let me drink this and give you the review. Oh shit. There it is. Not that good. Why is this so bad? Okay, I have a super weak stomach in the morning also, so I'm probably gonna throw up trying to eat breakfast or trying to drink this down, so just be warned. I hope Himalayan salt tastes better than that. Okay, the next thing he usually does is he has a kale shake. So My stomach already feels like it's going to die after trying to drink that salt water. That was disgusting, and it probably wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't morning, because my stomach is just terrible in the morning. So we're gonna make a nice and healthy shake here and drink it, and I'll give you the review. I'm probably gonna throw it up. My stomach is like on edge right now. Like, you know, when your stomach is just like, oh, like you can feel it like creeping up. It's not good. It's not good. I'm gonna be honest, the color of this is making me a little bit nervous. I couldn't tell you what color that is if you paid me $100. Gray? Gray? It's a gray shake? Probably would have helped if I used kale instead of spinach. Okay, taste test. I don't want to try it. Looks like that stuff Squidward got covered in that one episode. When he meets Kelpie G. It's actually not that bad. It just tastes spinachy. It's gonna take me a while to finish this, so. It's definitely tolerable. It's better than the salt water. The next thing we're doing is a surprise. You'll see later. Okay, that kale shake took me way longer than I thought to finish. Sorry, spinach shake took me way longer than I thought to finish. Joe Rogan always talks about how he does his isolation tank. It's the little, let's see if I can throw a picture of it up or something. It's a little tank that you get in. It's like pitch black. There's no noise. You kind of float in some salt water, and you just kind of lay there awake. And he says he's hallucinated. I heard him say he hallucinated he was in a tribe and he could like speak their language or something. So I obviously do not own an isolation tank, and I don't think there's anywhere really near me that has an isolation tank that I could, you know, borrow for a video. So what I'm gonna do is I figured out a way to simulate being in an isolation tank. It's obviously not as wonderful as being in an actual one, but it's gonna work almost just as well. I've done it before, and we'll see if we can get some good hallucinations. We have our hallucination expert, Tyler, who's gonna be in the video in a second. And we're both gonna do it and see if anything interesting happens. So, I'll see you guys there. Tyler! He's not waking up. Come on, Tyler. I'm filming a video today, Tyler. You have anything to say about that? Nice. Alright, Tyler's currently waking up, eating some donuts. He's not following the routine, the Joe Rogan routine today like I am. He gets kind of free reign over anything. Alright, do you want to explain what we're going to do, Tyler?
I mean, basically just hallucinate.
We're going to hallucinate. Nice. We're going to hallucinate. Okay, so we were going to originally cut ping pong balls in half and color them black and put them over our eyes and listen to white noise to kind of dull all of our senses, so our brain just starts making up hallucinations and stuff, basically. Yeah, our ping pong table looks like it doesn't have any balls right now. Ow! I just stepped on a rock. But we found something better that we actually have already made. Okay, so we found some goggles. They're kind of small. We're gonna tape black electrical tape over them, and we're just gonna keep our eyes open the entire time to get the sensory deprivation effect. We're probably gonna put on some white noise. So yeah, we gotta find a spot to lay down also.
Yes, sir.
Tyler's the craft master.
Oh yeah.
Tyler lucid dreams basically every single night. He's like the master hallucinator, master natural psychedelic man. He doesn't even need to do drugs to trip out all the time. You can kind of tell, he just looks like he's tripping out. Ready to put these to use?
Oh yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
No. I've been awake, but...
Dude, you sounded like you were asleep. You were breathing so hard. So... Did you hallucinate?
Yep.
You did. What did you see?
Nothing too gnarly, just some weird faces. I don't know, man, they were like deformed. Yeah, some of them were colored, some of them were in black and white. I started having a full-ass dream there for a point in time, but...
While you were awake?
Yeah, like, I could still hear and stuff. But I mean, I do that all the time anyways, because I sleep in class at school.
So that was, what, like half an hour?
Something around that.
Probably like half an hour, and you hallucinated and saw face. I actually heard that's kind of common to see faces. Now I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I have no idea how long that was. I'm so tired now. Alright, hallucinations wise, I would say sort of. I kind of did. It was more of like I had a bunch of 1 second long little dreams. Like, just like little frames of dreams would pop up while I was still kind of awake. And I saw some outlines, like some black and white shadows and stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary to really report on. But it was nice and chill and relaxing, other than the goggles kind of turning me into a raccoon a little bit. It's time to eat. So I'm breaking the fast. And Joe Rogan does lower carbs and higher fats, and I noticed a common theme among like his Instagram posts. He eats a lot of eggs and some avocado, so I'm gonna be making some eggs and cheese and avocado. High fat, not that many carbs, good amount of protein, so it's gonna be a pretty healthy breakfast, and it's just like kind of a Joe Rogan thing to eat. You know, I'm gonna be saying that a lot throughout the video. It's just a Joe Rogan thing. So we've got our eggs and avocado here, looking mildly appetizing. Good thing I'm starving. Yeah, time to eat. It's hard to not eat that many carbs when my family's literally eating a pizza inside. Online and in his podcast, there's a lot of conflicting information about what he does. I don't think he's like a super routine type of person. I mean, he kind of is, but it's not like every day is the same. So this video is more of just a accumulation of things he tends to do on like a weekly basis, all into one day. Duke, what do you think about this diet? Okay, finish the food. I'm full, but I'm not that satisfied. It wasn't a very satisfying meal. But also on the other hand, you know how you're usually like, after you eat a big meal, well, I guess I wasn't that big, but after you eat a meal, you're usually kind of tired and like sluggish. Like, I don't feel tired or sluggish at all right now, and I'm pretty sure that's just because of the low carbs. Okay, so we all know that Joe Rogan is famous, or at least now he's famous for his podcasts. So I'm gonna be doing a podcast with Tyler right now. And we're live. So it's wonderful having you here, Tyler.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be here, Dylan.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, you know, I live out here in...
You ever tried DMT?
No.
You want to try some?
I don't even know what DMT is, man.
You know, a buddy of mine told me it's entirely possible that we're living in a simulated reality.
What is DMT, man?
It's a drug that shows you the truth, man. So you want to try some? We could try some after.
You know, I'm not really one to divulge myself in narcotics, so I'm probably going to take a pass on that.
I don't even know what divulge means, but it was a pleasure having you here, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, man.
Alright, so as you guys may know, Joe Rogan loves to do MMA and jiu-jitsu. So we're going to be doing a bit of boxing, a little bit of wrestling. And luckily for me, I have a wrestler right here.
Yo.
So I'm going to be boxing him, wrestling him. He's going to show me some of his moves. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully he doesn't die. We had a little accident when he was doing the worm.
High quality content, boys.
Okay, so we got our morning routine in. We got our hallucination tank in. Hallucination tank in. We got our breakfast in. Got our podcast in. I think the only thing that we have to do now is eat dinner. Okay, so for dinner, Joe Rogan likes to eat a lot of elk meat, and we don't have elk, but we're subbing in another pretty healthy meat. I'm gonna eat some chicken, some broccoli, and some sweet potato fries. He doesn't do a lot of carbs, but he likes a lot of vegetables, he likes a lot of healthy meats. So we have the chicken, again, broccoli, the sweet potato fries, made by my mom. It's gonna be good. Okay, so that was Joe Rogan's entire daily routine, and we followed his diet. We followed a lot of the things he did throughout his day and throughout his week. Should they subscribe, Blake? Should they like the video?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.